welcome to this video. Welcome to this channel. My name is Nicole. Today I will talk about criteria for you to look for in a woman that you would like to procreate with, a woman that you want to have as a mother of your children, a mother of your child, a woman that you want to pass on your gene through, or again have offspring through her body. Okay, so every single woman out there shouldn't be having your child or your children. Just because a woman is beautiful, it does not mean that she should be carrying your child. It doesn't mean that she should be bringing in this world your offspring. It does not mean that she should become the mother of your kids. All right, not every single gene should be reproduced. That's just the fact. Not every single woman deserves to carry your offspring and bring them in this world. Why? Because there are some women's, their bodies are not like a good vessels to bring in this world your child. Remember, a child is a fusion of 50% from dad, 50% from mom. We're talking about the sperm and the egg. So it means if we have to split the genes that they carry, we will say 50% from dad, 50% from mom. So with that comes the full package. The genes comes with the full package. We're talking about the physical appearance, the health state. We're talking about behavior, the state of the spirit, the emotions. It's the entire package. That's why you have to choose the mother of your child or children very carefully. Do not fool around because she's pretty, she has a beautiful body, she has a beautiful face or whatsoever, that you think this is the person that you should be having unprotected sex. Yes, every single person that you're having unprotected sex with stand a chance of becoming a mother of your child or a mother of your children. She stands a chance of bringing your child or children in this world. That's why you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful when it comes to having unprotected sex with anybody, because it's a potential career of your child or children or career of your offspring in this world. Okay, so let's get to the criteria. The first criteria, it has to be healthy. You have to bring a child in this world who is healthy. If you know that you know a girlfriend of yours, a hookup of yours, a sneaky leak of yours, a sugar mama, sugar baby, you name it, it's your relationship. That person probably has some sort of genetic conditions. That person is sick. That person is not mentally or physically or emotionally stable. So immediately you shouldn't qualify such a person to have unprotected sex with. You see, you cannot allow yourself to have a full ejaculation in a body that you know it's not healthy enough to bring your child in this world should that person fall pregnant. You see, you have to use your brain. Use your brain. Always use your brain. Always think before you act. It's very, very important. So she has to be healthy. It's very important. She has to be mentally healthy. There are so many people who are not mentally healthy. Since we're talking about women, there are so many women who are not mentally healthy. They are not stable here. They are not emotionally healthy. They are not physically healthy. They are not spiritually healthy. She's probably possessed by demons. She has some sort of STD. She has some sort of negative or bad energy. She has not good gene, you know, not the type of gene you will want your child to be born. You know, I'm talking about inherited disorder. So if you really want to have a healthy child, you need to ask the lady you're having sex with, what is her medical history. If they have history of breast cancer, she's gonna tell you. If they have history of being promiscuous in their family, she's gonna tell you. Now you have to start thinking what you want to pass on as behavior, as habit, as personality, as a spiritual state, as a state of emotions, mental, to your offspring. You have to have an idea. So she has to be mentally healthy, emotionally healthy, physically healthy, financially healthy. She has to be a healthy human being before you could be having unprotected sex with. Even if the woman is your wife already, it doesn't still qualify to procreate when she is not, for instance, emotionally healthy and stable. Just because you are married doesn't mean you have to reproduce yourself. It doesn't mean you have to procreate. If the person, the vessel, is not healthy or conducive, you should not be using that vessel to bring in this world offspring, because it will be a loss for the community, society. Carrying out or reproducing bad energies, bad genes, it's really not going to be a happy story. So you have to be careful. The second element, she has to be intelligent. Your woman has to be intelligent. It is a worse for men. You can ask girls, especially wealthy men, they always pick the prettiest. They will pick the prettiest and the dumbest. It is a struggle to be married to a woman who is not smart. Like a brain, there's something wrong. She's not using it. She uses your card, she uses her money, she uses her beauty, her body. She's not using her brain. Your brain is probably a virgin. Your woman has to be healthy, the mother of your kids, intelligent. A woman who is intelligent, you will see. When you're having conversation with her, you will see. So do not always focus on the body, the face, the bank account, how much money she has, the name of her family. Focus on her brain. Can she produce an intellectual conversation? Can she think about the future of her child? Should anything happen to you today, will she be able to take over and raise your kids the way you could have done if you were alive? You need a woman who is intelligent, who can plan something. All right? The third element is stability. She has to be stable. There are so many women out there, girls, women, you name it, they are very unstable, especially emotionally. Emotionally stupid, emotionally unstable. You see that throughout the decisions they make, the choices, the choice of partners, choices of career, the spending habit. You can see here there's a problem with being emotionally non-intelligent. So your woman has to be emotionally stable. If you see, looking crazy, looking like she's possessed by demon, looking like she's carrying the bad gene, the bad energy, the behavior, those ones that are full of themselves, they are rude, they are not humble, they are very confrontational, like they like to confront, they like to fight. That kind of energy to always compete with you, fight with you, hatred, gossip, jealousy, it's a bad energy. She's not stable emotionally. She should not be carrying offspring. In other English, you shouldn't be having unprotected sex with a gentleman. You see? Yes. The fourth element is she has to be a good person. You want your child to be as good as the mother. Just like you want your child or children to be as beautiful as the mother, you have to want your offspring to be as good as the mother. When they walk around, they'll say, oof, is that Nicole? Wow, her mom is so nice. She's such a good woman. Oh, I love her mom. I always remember what she did for me. Oh, I always remember what she has done. This is what you want to hear. Not like when your child is passing around, people are like, is that Nicole? Woo! Her mom, what a headache in the community. What a drug addict. What a prostitute. What an arrogant woman. What a proudful woman. What a stupid woman. Yeah, what an evil person. You don't want people to make those comments when they see your child passing around. You want them, when they see your child passing around, they give good compliments, because we have to build good citizens for every single community and society. Whether it's Africa or overseas, we have to have good citizens in our communities. She has to be a good person. A good person, you will know by the reputation. They are always kind, respectful, patient, helpful, humble. They're always trying to assist where they can. They face challenges as well, but they never change. You see, your offspring should be carried by a woman who is a good person. It's very important. Last but not the least, she has to be financially stable. Yes, your woman has to be someone who can do something, can produce some money, and can also be useful to you, when it's needed. Because anything can happen. Should anything happen to you today, we should be able to carry your offspring. We should be able to support your child or children. We should be able to take over and keep the family running and moving forward. So your woman as well needs to be someone who is financially stable. She has a career or a degree, something going on for yourself. Like, she knows the value of money, because if she knows the value of money, she will know how to spend your money and the kids' money very well. All right, my name is Nicole, and I will meet you gentlemen in the comment section down below, where we will discuss your views about everything I have spoken here. All right, I love you so much, and I will see you over there. Bye.